Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you beautiful souls out there. I hope you are able to get out in nature like Starlight will be, and I hope you're really protecting your energy. It's so vitally important. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and you can find me on YouTube, and that is at Starlight, and that is Kathy with a K, Dingman. Plus, if you have been watching Starlight for a while now, I just want to say thank you to all of you, and you, and you, and especially you. Thank you for watching my videos, supporting me, sending love to me, plus leaving me messages, and of course subscribing to my YouTube channel. Plus, you can also leave a message down below, beep, 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 and you can also give this video a thumbs up, plus subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget the notification bell, and you can check out my playlist. Plus, don't forget you can also follow me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K, Dingman Starlight. So anyway, this is my second time doing this video because I'm not editing. Starlight kind of goofed up. But anyway, we're back on track again. Do you ever feel drained? And what should you do, about this is, like, what is causing you to feel drained? And there's so many different things. But today, this is going to be about your energy, about how, what causes you to feel drained. So, do you ever feel drained or stuck in a low vibration? You might not be aware of it, but the reason you're feeling this way may be to do with subtitle energy drains happening around you. Okay, now how to protect your mental energy and emotional well-being. Protecting our energy is crucial for mental health. Throughout the day, our mental energy gradually depletes as we make decisions and interact with people. It is like a battery that drains as we go through our tasks, our daily task. When our mental energy is low, we may feel tired, irritable, and overwhelmed. This can affect our ability to focus, to make decisions, make good decisions, and cope with stress. To protect your mental energy, we need to be mindful of how to use it. This means by being aware of what drains your energy and taking steps to minimize those drains. It also means prioritizing activities and relationships that replenish our energy and brings us joy. Balancing positive and negative influences is essential for maintaining our mental energy. Negative influences such as negative thoughts, toxic relationships, or stressful environments can drain our energy quickly. Like Starlight had issues like this when she was younger. I didn't know I thought there was something wrong with me where, I would go shopping with my kids. We had to walk like a mile away just to get there, and drag them around to get to the store, and, filled up a cart of food. And then Starlight just couldn't deal with it anymore because it was a lot of people. It would have been on a weekend, and I couldn't handle all that energy in the store, the stress levels that people were, just because they're spending money on food that they don't want to buy, but they have to, so it was a lot of toxic energy in there. So on the other hand, positive influences such as spending time with loved ones, the ones that are there loving and supporting you, and engaging in hobbies we can enjoy or being in nature can recharge our energy and uplift our mood. So if you're having, problems with your energy, those are good ways of getting recharged. By recognizing what drains our energy or consciously choosing to focus on positive influences, you can protect your mental energy and maintain your emotional well-being. This doesn't mean to avoid old challenges or difficult situations, because we're always going to be, those are things that we have to face in life that is going to give us confidence and strength and help us to be brave and more wise on our decision making. But rather being mindful of how we respond to them and taking steps to reserve our energy reserves. Recognizing energy drainers. Recognizing energy drain is essential for maintaining our overall well-being. Energy drain is a thing or a situation that depletes our energy and lowers our vibration. They come in various forms, such as toxic relationships, stressful environments, negative thoughts, or unhealthy habits. Toxic relationships can drain our energy by causing emotional distress. Habits. Now, understanding spiritual energy and auras. Understanding spiritual energy and concepts of aura is essential for managing our overall energy levels and vibration. Our physical body is interconnected with an energy body which consists of various energy centers known as chakras. These energy centers play a crucial role in our regulating the flow of energy through our bodies and closely linked to our emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. The aura, often described as an energy field around the body, is another important aspect of spiritual energy. It is believed to contain information about our physical, emotional, and spiritual state, and can be influenced by our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. A balanced and vibrant aura is indicative of good health and high vibration, while depleting or disturbed aura may signal underlying issues that need to be addressed. Empaths, like Starlight, individuals who are highly sensitive to energies of others, often need to take extra precautions. I definitely had problems going in the store shopping to protect and strengthen their energy. This involves setting boundaries and turmoil. These relationships may involve manipulation, criticism, or constant conflict, leaving us feeling drained and depleted. Have you ever been somewhere, like a family or a loved one, that you thought, that was there for you, that, you're there and you can't, they're toying with you and you just had enough and you just want to hurry up and get out? Those kind of moments. Similar stressful environments, such as demanding job or chaotic living space, can also drain our energy levels over time. Negative thoughts and self-talk can be significant energy drainers as well. So what kind word have you said to yourself today? So that's why the I ams are so important. When we constantly dwell on negative thoughts or worrying excessively about things beyond our control, it can drain our energy and lower our vibration. That's why God does not want us to worry. That's why God wants us to trust in the process. Likewise, unhealthy habits such as excessive screen time, poor nutrition, or lack of exercise can contribute to low energy levels. Recognizing what lowers our vibration is the first step towards protecting your energy. Pay attention to people, situations, or habits that make us feel we can identify energy drainers and take steps to minimize their impact in our lives. So if there's people that when you're around them, You know, you might feel good before you go to their house, and then, you know, when you leave, now you're in a bad mood. You know, you're irritable. You know, those are the people that you're gonna want to not be around. This may involve setting boundaries with toxic individuals, creating a more peaceful and organized environment, challenging negative thoughts, or adapting healthier habits. Well, okay, now with other practicing self-care rituals and regular cleansing and balancing their energy centers, incorporating high vibrational foods. Our diet plays a significant role in determining our energy level, vibration, just like certain activities or people can drain our energy. The food, like McDonald's, that we consume can either enhance or diminish our energy levels. And I have to say, when I used to work at Burger King and eat a lot of Burger King food a long time ago, instantly drainage. You know, my body was communicating to me big time when I ate fast food. Big, huge time, especially Burger King. I really never was a McDonald's person, but yeah, that really definitely drained me, or a lot of sugar. So the food that we consume either enhances or diminishes our energy levels. High vibrational foods, or those that are rich in nutrition and life force energy, promotes overall well-being, vitality. Have you ever noticed when you eat fruit, and I know a lot of people, they love eating grapes or bananas or apples, and how do you feel? You know, like, how do you feel when you're eating the fruit and vegetables? It's totally different when you know, hey, and you don't have any guilt. No guilt. You're not carrying guilt as you're eating, stuff that is healthy. But when you're eating stuff that you know is not good for you, you know it. It's just that you just enjoy the taste. So by incorporating high vibrational food in our diet, we can nourish our bodies on a cellular level and support the free flow of energy throughout our system. These foods are often whole and minimal processed, retaining their natural vitality and nutritional value. For example, those food high in vibrational foods includes fresh fruit and vegetables, whole grains, nuts and seeds, legumes, and lean proteins. These foods are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. I'm sorry, I had to read that. And now I'm not sure what this word is, but phytonutrients. I'm going to have to put that on there if I remember, which provides our body with essential nutrition it needs to function optimally. Incorporating high vibrational food in our diet can be as simple as adding more fruit and vegetables to our meal, choosing whole grains over refined grains, and opting for healthier fats such as avocados and nuts. Eating mindfully and paying attention to how different foods make us feel also helps us make more conscious choices about what we put into our bodies. I gotta scoot up a little bit because my back. Ooh. Okay, prioritizing personal needs and self-care. Prioritizing personal needs and self-care practice are fundamental aspects of maintaining our energy levels and vibration. It is important to recognize and taking care, where did I leave off? Taking care of ourselves is not selfish, but essential for our overall well-being and an ability to show up fully in our lives. When we prioritize our personal needs, we ensure that our physical, emotional, spiritual requirements are met. This means making time for activities that bring us joy, like Starlight likes going out hiking. Spending time with loved ones, engaging in hobbies that we enjoy, or simply taking a moment to rest and recharge. Prioritizing self-care allows us to replenish our energy reserves and prevent burnout. Self-care also involves setting boundaries and saying no to things that drains. I'm reading my writing. I had a G instead of D. Drains our energy or compromises our well-being. It's okay to prioritize ourselves and our needs, even if it means disappointing others. Believe me, Starlight has disappointed a lot of people. Or stepping away from obligations that no longer serve us. So it's okay to, like if you agree to something, but you don't want to make a habit, is to, realize, oh, you know what, I really don't want to go to that party because, you go with those people and you know them and you know how they behave and you know what they do, especially if it's drinking and all that. Starlight doesn't drink, smoke, or even, I really don't even drink coffee. Right now I'm just doing one cup a week. So, like when you go to a party and you're not driving and you're going for the ride, that's what you're doing. You're going for a ride. So you got to really think ahead of time. Do I really want to go with those people at that party? Because if you don't have a way of getting back to your house, you better have like a backup plan because, I never like that. Is like if you didn't have a ride and other people were driving. So a lot of times Starlight would back out of stuff because I'm like, once you get in that car and you head out and you have no other person to call to say, hey, I am out here, I want to go home now, is that you're going to be stuck. So it's so important to really think of that before you take a ride somewhere. So it's okay prioritizing ourselves and our needs, even if it means disappointing others and stepping away from obligations that no longer serve us. By honoring our boundaries and respecting our limits, we protect our energy and preserve our inner peace. Amen. Incorporating self-care rituals into our daily routine is an effective way to prioritize our personal needs and maintain our energy levels. This can include practice such as meditation, journaling, exercise, spending time in nature, by carving out dedicated time for self-care. This is exactly what Starlight's been doing, thanks to my mentor, and we can demonstrate to ourselves our well-being is a priority, and we deserve to invest in ourselves. So you're not being selfish by loving yourself enough to protect your energy. Setting boundaries is crucial for protecting our energy and maintaining high vibrations. But high vibrational boundaries are like invisible lines, that define what is acceptable and unacceptable behavior or treatment from others. When we set clear boundaries, we communicate to our needs and values, and we empower ourselves to maintain a healthy balance in our relationships and interactions. Emphasizing importance of setting boundaries help us create space for self-respect and self-care, and it allows us to prioritize our well-being and ensure our energy is not drained by other demands or expectations of others. Setting boundaries is not about building walls or shutting people out, but about creating healthy boundaries that honor our needs and values while fostering respect and understanding. Practical advice and setting boundaries include Learning to say no without feeling guilty. That's a tough one. Expressing our needs assertively and being consistent and enforcing boundaries. You have to on that. You really do. There's times that, new people will come into your life, or people from your past that, you haven't been around in a long time, and now you've changed. They're still the same way that they were, and you meet together, and, you think about the times that you had before, but you were a different person. Now you're somebody different. Now, what you might have had fun with that person before, when you were not the person you are today, they could be still the same person before, when you were hanging out with them. But now, now when you get together, you're like, what did I ever see in that person? So it is really important. So to really protect yourself, learning to say no without feeling guilty, expressing our needs assertively, and being constant and enforcing boundaries. It is essential to communicate our boundaries clearly and respectful, even if it means having difficult conversations or facing potential conflicts. By standing firming our boundaries, we send a clear message that our well-being is non-negotiable. Setting boundaries also involves recognizing when our boundaries have been crossed or taken appropriate action to assert ourselves. This may include removing ourselves from toxic or unhealthy situations, seeking support from trusted friends or professionals, or setting consequences for repeated boundaries and violations. So some of you out there are saying that you want to go seek help. Well, you're the driver in your life right now, and you have to be the one to, not to put it off, but do it today. That's what a lot of people do. They put things off. I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, and then that never happens. And you got to make a note in your house or on your phone and say, today is the day I'm going to make that phone call. You need to see a therapist or a specialist, like a counselor. Let's see, right now in my time zone, it's 10 after 4. Right now is a good time that you can make that phone call. Don't worry about that. It's almost, a lot of times places might close at 5. Say, okay, I'm going to do it now. Make an appointment. That's all. So, okay, now being mindful and gratitude. Mindful and gratitude is powerful practice for protecting our energy and raising our vibrations. Amen. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. By cultivating mindfulness, we can become more aware of our external influences impact our energy levels and emotions. Practicing mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. This can help us break free from negative thought patterns and reactions that drain our energies and lower our vibration. Instead, we can choose to respond to challenges with calmness and clarity. Preserving our energy is more positive than in constructive endeavors. Gratitude is another potent tool for shifting our focus from negativity to positivity and enhancing our vibration energy. When we practice gratitude, we consciously acknowledge and appreciate the blessings and abundance in our life. Thank you. No matter how small and seemingly significant, this cultivates the sense of abundance and contentment, which can evaluate our mood and energy level. Incorporating mindfulness and gratitude in our daily routine can be as simple as taking a few moments each day and pause and breathe, practicing gratitude, journaling, or engaging in mutual activities such as walking and eating. I do the I am affirmations every day. I am grateful, and then, other things that I work on in it every day. By making these practices a regular part of our lives, we can train our minds to focus on the present moment and cultivate more positive and grateful outlook. For those of you that, are struggling in life, sometimes what happens is that, we get the answers in our life. We have everything, but we don't practice what, we're being taught. We could listen to a ton of videos, but if we don't do what people are trying to help you to do to help you get where you want to get so you can get healed and get that kind of help that you need, by not doing the work that is provided that you really need to do, then that's where you're going to mess up. That's where things are not going to work out, is because it's like being a teacher. If I gave you a homework assignment and you go home, and I got papers right here that I've been copying, and if I'll just hang on, I'll just stretch across the table here really quick. So if this is what I've been working on as far as these groups, is I have folders here, and there's lined paper, and then there's a bunch of, there's probably, I'm gonna have more, but there's a bunch of, like sheets here. Like the first one is about confidence and self-esteem. It's like, I am strong and I am confident. If you're not doing that work, you're gonna, then it's just like me sending homework to you, and you get the package, like I give you that folder, and then it just sits around and gets dusty, and then the day comes where you have another group and the homework's not done, and you expect change. It isn't going to happen. You got to do the work. You got to, this is what, if you want change, you got to, it's going to get uncomfortable. You don't want to, if you're going back to the old habits and all that, that's exactly what it's going to pull you backwards. In order to move forward in life, you got to let go of those things in the back and replace it with positive things. It's so important. So by practicing mindfulness and gratitude, we can protect our energy from being drained by negative influences and raise our vibration to a higher frequency. That's what it's all about. That's what the I am affirmations and all that stuff. It's it's so important. Power of awareness and in managing energy. The power of awareness is instrumental in managing our energy level and maintaining a high vibration. Being mindful of what we expose ourselves to, internal and external significance impacts our inner state and energy. We are aware of we are aware of content we consume, such as news, social media, and entertainment. Big drainers, if you're, or even those talk shows out there, believe me, I couldn't handle those. I used to have to clean for somebody before, and every time I went to their house, every other Friday, show up at their house, they had those horrible talk shows, or, Starlight, that's why Starlight doesn't watch movies. Besides, I don't have the time to watch movies. I am too busy, creating creating my dreams here. So it takes a lot of work. You got to not get distracted. Distraction is, really, I used to watch horrible movies, horrible stuff, women getting raped, and always watching those TV shows with cops that you're always pulling in some guy or some girl that did something horrible to somebody. If you're watching that stuff and you came from an abusive past, it's only gonna, it's gonna make you really dwell on the things that happen to you, and it's gonna pull you, it's gonna drain your energy. It's not gonna make you feel good when you get done with those, it's gonna actually make things worse in your life by watching those kind of things out there. It's gonna drain your energy, and I can't, I used to watch a lot of serial killer movies, or shows. So, that stuff is not gonna uplift you like, watching somebody on YouTube that's trying to help you to become your greatest version, or to be the change that you want to see in the world, and other people out there that are trying to help people. So if you watch the news with negative information and lies, and social media with, all the stuff that goes on I don't know what goes on your social media, and I haven't even, I don't even have time to go on there, except for to upload any positive stuff. So you got to really be careful with that. We can also discern what serves our well-being and what drains our energy. Other consumptions or negative information, example, can weigh heavy inner mental and emotional state, leading to increased stress and anxiety. Similarity, being mindful in our internal dialogue and thought patterns is crucial for maintaining our energy, and the I ams are perfect. Negative self-talk and limiting beliefs, I'll never find a man, right? God knows that that's not what Starlight thinks, but some of you think that I'll never find a man. Well, that's exactly what you're getting, because you're not doing the work. I love you, but you're not doing the work. If you were doing the work, there would be a change, and if there's no change, it means you're not doing the work, because it works. Doing the work does work, but if you don't put any action, then you're not gonna action reaction. When you put the work in, you're gonna manifest changes in your life like I am. So negative self-talk and limiting beliefs can create barriers and hinder our growth and prevent us from tapping into our potential. So important. By cultivating awareness of our thoughts, we can challenge negative patterns and replace them with more positive, empowering ones like the I ams. Developing awareness also helps recognize harmful cycles and behaviors that depletes our energy, whether it's imaging an unhealthy habit, tolerating toxic relationships. There's people, I know some of you out there are probably hanging out with people that you really, you're not supposed to hang out with them, but you don't want to be alone. And then you wonder why you feel the way you do after, you're like, why do I spend time with them? But then I know what it's like. And then you're back with that same person again that treats you like shit, doesn't, isn't kind to you, but you think that you need that person. You don't need that person. You need to find out who you are and love yourself, and build a great relationship with yourself. So let's see. So whether it's engaging in unhealthy habits, tolerating toxic relationships, or negative, our self-care awareness allows us to identify areas for improvement and take proactive steps to break free from constructive patterns by staying focused on what truly matters and align our actions with our values and goals. We can conserve energy for activities and pursuits that bring us fulfilling and joy. This may involve by setting boundaries, priorities, self-care, or making conscious choice about how we spend our time and energy. So how do you spend your time and energy? It's a test. God's testing you out. You want to go back and hang out with that person again? Well, and then, then you're going to complain, and then you're going to go back. And it's whether you learned a lesson or not. And I definitely learned a lesson. I had a great conversation with the guy today because I'm like, I do the I am affirmations. I am connecting with more like-minded people. Bam, And I had a great conversation with a guy that works at a park. He seen me right away and says, Starlight. That's how people call me out here, is Starlight. So it is awesome. We had there was no toxic energy. Couldn't ask for a better conversation, except for somebody out there that I would love to have a conversation out there with. But it was super. It really inspired me, and I know it inspired him. That's how it should be. Where I'm inspired by him. He's, it's exchange energy where I'm giving him information. He's, and taking it. We're feeding each other with this positive energy. It's not like when I say something positive, you give me something negative back. No, it's a great energy exchange. So anyway, I know this video is long. Like I said, I've been studying on this for days. It's 6 pages, front and back. This is why Starlight didn't get this, and I really didn't add a whole lot of extras in here. So anyway, I really hope you get a lot of help. Some of you say you want help. Well, you got to do the work. You can't expect that things are just going to naturally happen you got to apply yourself. You got to do the work. You got to. If you don't do the work, it's going to hurt. It really is. Things are not going to change around for you because you're not willing to change, make those changes. And it is uncomfortable, but the more you work on these things, you'll look forward to it. I love you so much. You could give this video a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Plus, you can leave a message down below, beep, beep, beep. And you can share my videos with your family, your friends, those toxic people I was talking about. And I'm trying to think of that little animal there. Iguana. You could share my videos with the iguana. They are so cute. And the little lizard guys. We got to have those both together on this video. So I love you so much. I really want the best for all of you. But if you watch a video and say, hey, great video, but you don't apply it to your life, nothing's going to change. So anyway, I do love you. That's called tough love. Tough love is not easy. It's when somebody that loves you enough, and one of you actually had a dream about one of my subscribers out there. So I actually had a dream about you. So I don't know what you were doing in the dream. So I wrote that down. I still have to figure out what exactly does that dream mean. So I had a dream about you because I am concerned and I want to help out. So I asked God, I asked the universe, can you help me out here? Can you help me to be able to help that person? Help me to understand what that person needs. And then I get a dream, So anyway, I love you. You can give this video a thumbs up. You can subscribe. Don't forget the notification bell. I know now you get to subscribe twice. That's okay. Starlight doesn't mind. And you can also check out my playlist. Plus, follow me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K, Dingman Starlight. I love you all. I love you. I want the best for you. But you know what? There is no way of getting around this shit. No matter what direction you go, there's work involved. You go that way, there's work involved. You go this way, there's work involved. So if you do it the 3D way, there's work involved. You do it the 5D way, there's work. Like in the Bible, it's like if you don't work, you don't eat. Nah. So anyway, I love you. This is Starlight. Namaste. This is Starlight, love, light, and peace.